everyone, I am Justin Kiban, and in this video, we will be having a tutorial on how to solve system of linear equations with 2 and 3 variables using elimination or substitution method. So without further ado, let's get started.
So our topic for today is problem solving involving system of linear equations. So before we start our discussion, here are our learning objectives. After this lesson, you should be able to identify the methods in solving system of linear equations, solve system of linear equations using elimination and substitution method, and relate solving system of linear equations in real-life situations. So now let's talk first what is system of linear equations. So what is system of linear equations? A system of linear equations in n variables refers to n or more linear equations involving n unknowns for which values are sought, and these values will make all the equations true, thus making a system within and between equations. These values are called the solution set of the given system of linear equation. So system of linear equation, it is a collection of linear equations that involve the same variables. Yung n variable naman, ito yung value na hindi pa natutukoy and ito yung i-identify natin. And yung solution set, these are the values that satisfy all the equations in the system, making them true. So in other words, a system of linear equations is a set of equations with multiple variables. So the goal is to find the values of these variables that make all the equations true. So ngayon pumunta naman tayo sa methods ng pag-solve ng system of linear equations. So we have elimination and substitution method. Actually, there are many ways to solve system of linear equations. Pero in this video, magfo-focus lang tayo sa dalawang ito. So now, how to solve system of linear equation using elimination method. Elimination method is used to eliminate one variable by subtracting the same variable of the other equation. Upon eliminating, we can use multiplication property to make the numerical coefficient of the same variable equal. So, sa madaling sabi, ginagamit natin ang elimination method para mag-eliminate ng isang variable. And para magawa ito, isusubtract lang natin yung variable na gusto nating i-eliminate sa other equation. And if hindi naman same ang value ng coefficient yung kasama ng variable, we can use multiplication property para gawing magkamukha yung coefficient. So, for example, we have 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. And this is our equation 1. And our equation 2 is x plus 2y is equal to 6. So, dito, pwede nating i-eliminate yung y. Pero, pwede rin naman yung x. Kaya lang, mas maraming process kasi kapag x ang i-eliminate natin. Gagamit pa tayo ng multiplication property of inequality since hindi parehas yung coefficient ng x. And since parehas naman ang coefficient ng y sa dalawang equation, y na lang ang i-eliminate natin dahil mas madali. So, to eliminate y, use equation 1 minus equation 2. So, i-copy lang natin yung equation 1. And since subtraction ang ginamit nating operation, imumultiply natin yung negative sa equation 2. So, yung x ay magiging negative x, and yung 2y ay magiging negative 2y, and yung 6 ay magiging negative 6. So, ayan, pwede na nating i-eliminate yung y since magkaiba na yung sign ng 2y. So, 2y will be cancelled, and 2x minus x, ang matitira na lang is x, and 4 minus 6, the answer is negative 2. So, therefore, the value of x is negative 2. So, now to solve for y naman, let x is equal to negative 2 in equation 1. So, actually, pwede rin sa equation 2, pero dito, equation 1 na lang ang gamitin natin. So, we have our equation 1 is 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. So, isubstitute lang natin yung value ng x, which is negative 2 sa x variable. So, we have 2 multiply to negative 2 plus 2y is equal to 4. So, ipag-multiply lang natin. 2 multiply to negative 2, that is negative 4. Tapos, i-copy lang natin yung plus 2y is equal to 4. And i-transpose natin, ililipat lang natin si negative 4. And tandaan kapag nagtatranspose tayo, kukunin natin yung inverse sign nito, and since negative 4, kapag nilipat natin, magiging positive na siya. So ngayon, we have 2y is equal to 4 plus 4. And 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. And divide both sides by 2. So 2 will be cancelled. Ang matitira na lang is y. And 8 divided by 2, that is 4. So ang value ng y natin ngayon is 4. So therefore, the solution set is negative 2, 4. So take note, dapat laging mauuna ang value ng x kapag magsusulat tayo ng solution set. So nagigets ba? So ngayon, pumunta naman tayo sa substitution method. Substitution method is used to express one equation in terms of one variable. So sa substitution method naman, i-express lang natin yung equation into a single variable. So gamitin lang natin yung example natin kanina. We have 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. That is our equation 1. And our equation 2 is x plus 2y is equal to 6. Dito, since pwede natin i-express ang equation 2 into a single variable, pwede natin gamitin ang substitution method. So, to express equation 2 in terms of a single variable, i-transpose lang natin yung 2y sa kabilang side. So, we have x plus 2y is equal to 6. So, kapag transpose natin yung 2y sa kabilang side, dahil positive siya, magiging negative 2y na siya. So, now we have x is equal to 6 minus 2y. So, gawin nating equation 3 ito. So, now, let x is equal to 6 minus 2y in equation 1. So, ang equation 1 natin is 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. So, isubstitute lang natin yung value ng x sa variable na x, which is 6 minus 2y. So, we have 2 multiplied to 6 minus 2y plus 2y is equal to 4. So, i-distribute lang natin. 2 multiplied to 6, that is 12. 2 multiplied to negative 2y, that is negative 4y. And then, ikabilang natin, plus 2y is equal to 4. So, combine like terms. So, i-transpose natin yung 12 sa kabilang side. So, since positive yung 12, kapag nilipat natin, magiging negative na siya. So, we have now negative 4y plus 2y is equal to 4 minus 12. So, isimplify natin. Negative 4y plus 2y, that is negative 2y. 4 minus 12, that is negative 8. So, divide both sides by negative 2. So, negative 2 will be cancelled. Ang matitira na lang is y. And negative 8 divided by negative 2, that is 4. So, ang value ng y natin ngayon is 4. Now, to solve for x naman, let y is equal to 4 in equation 3. So, ang equation 3 natin is x is equal to 6 minus 2y. So, isubstitute lang natin yung value ng y. That is, x is equal to 6 minus 2 multiplied to 4. So, i-multiply lang natin. 2 multiply to 4, that is 8. So, we have now x is equal to 6 minus 8. So, subtract lang natin. 6 minus 8, that is negative 2. So, ang value ng x natin ngayon is negative 2. So, therefore, the solution set is negative 2, 4. So, kung mapapansin nyo, parehas lang yung sagot natin sa parehas na equations na example natin sa elimination and substitution method. So, meaning, kahit anong gamitin natin, parehas lang ang answer na makukuha natin. So, naiintindihan na ba? Now, let's move forward with problem-solving word problems involving system of linear equations into variables. So, let's have here example number 1. A movie theater sells adult tickets for 250 pesos and child tickets for 180 pesos. If 300 tickets were sold for a total of 67,440 pesos, how many adult and child tickets were sold? So, ang first step, syempre, we have to analyze the problem. And ang sabi dito, ang benta daw ng nasabing movie theater sa mga tickets for adults is 250 pesos and sa mga bata naman ay 180 pesos. Tapos, nakabenta daw sila ng 300 tickets in total. And nakakolekta sila ng 67,440 pesos. So, ngayon, ang hinahanap natin dito is kung ilang ticket for adults and ticket para sa mga bata ang naibenta nila. So, here is our solution. So, let A be the adult tickets and C is the child tickets. So since sabi sa problem, ang presyo ng ticket for adults is 250 pesos and sa mga bata ay 180 pesos, we can write 250A plus 180C. And since they accumulated 67,440 pesos, i-equal lang natin siya dito. So that is our first equation. Sinabi din sa problem na nakabenta sila ng 300 tickets in total. So we assume that the tickets for adults and the tickets for children is equal to 300. So we have A plus C is equal to 300, and that is our equation 2. So since the second equation can be expressed in a single variable, we will use substitution method. So, to express equation 2 in terms of a single variable, pwede natin gawin either sa A or C. Pero dito, A na lang ang gawin natin. So, para gawing single variable yung A, i-transpose o ilipat lang natin yung C sa kabilang side. We have A plus C is equal to 300. So, kapag nilipat natin yung C sa kabilang side, magiging negative siya. So, we have A is equal to 300 minus C. And this can be our equation 3. So, ang next step is to solve for C. And to solve for C, let A is equal to 300 minus C in equation 1. So, we have, ang equation 1 natin is 250A plus 180C is equal to 67,440. So, isubstitute lang natin yung value ng A sa A variable sa equation, which is 300 minus C. So, kaya ngayon meron tayong 250 multiplied to 300 minus C, and i-copy lang natin, plus 180C is equal to 67,440. So, distribute lang natin, 250 multiplied to 300, that is 75,000. And 250 multiplied to negative C, that is negative 250C. And i-copy lang ulit natin, plus 180C is equal to 67,440. So, ngayon naman, i-combine like terms natin. C, 75,000 is ita-transpose natin. So, since positive C, 75,000, kapag i-transpose natin siya sa kabila, magiging negative na siya. So, we have now negative 250C plus 180C is equal to 67,440 minus 75,000. So, isimplify lang natin. Negative 250C plus 180C, that is negative 70C. And 67,440 minus 75,000, that is negative 7,560. So, since meron pang coefficient si C, let's divide both sides by negative 70. So, negative 70 will be cancelled. Ang matitira na lang is C. And negative 7,560 divided by negative 70, that is 108. So, ang value ng C natin ngayon is 108. Now, to solve for A naman, let C is equal to 108 in equation 3. So, ang equation 3 natin is A is equal to 300 minus C. So, isubstitute lang natin yung value ng C. Kaya ngayon, meron na tayong A is equal to 300 minus 108. So, isubtract lang natin, 300 minus 108, the answer is 192. So, ang value ng A natin ngayon is 192. So, therefore, there are 192 adult tickets and 108 child tickets were sold. So, naiintindihan ba? Okay, let's have here another example. Julie owns a bakery shop. Jasmine bought 10 hopia and 15 brownies and she pays 260 pesos in total. Meanwhile, Angeline bought 12 hopia and 20 brownies and she pays a total of 336 pesos. They left the bakery shop together without knowing the prices of each of the hopia and brownie. Now, they are curious what is the price of each of the hopia and each of the brownie. So, sabi sa problem, may binili daw si Jasmine ng 10 hopias and 15 brownies. Tapos, ang binayaran niya in total is 260 pesos. And si Angeline naman daw ay bumili ng 12 hopias and 20 brownies. And ang binayaran niya in total is 336 pesos. So, ang tanong ngayon is magkano ang isang hopya and isang brownie. So, here is the solution. So, in this problem, let H be the hopya and B be the brownie. So, sabi sa problem, si Jasmine daw ay bumili ng 10 hopya and 15 brownies with a total of 260 pesos. So, we can write this as 10H plus 15B is equal to 260. So, ito yung equation 1 natin. Meanwhile, si Angeline naman daw ay bumili ng 12 hopyas and 20 brownies with a total of 336 pesos. So, we can write this as 12H plus 20B is equal to 336. And this will be our equation 2. So, now, gagamit tayo ng elimination method dito. So, ang i-eliminate natin dito is H, pero pwede rin naman B, kahit ano pwede, pero dito H ang i-eliminate natin. So, to eliminate H, use 12 multiply to equation 1 plus negative 10 multiply to equation 2. So, ibig sabihin, gagamit tayo ng multiplication property dito para mag-same yung coefficients ng H. So, sa first equation muna tayo, we have 12 multiply to 10H plus 15B is equal to 260. So, i-distribute lang natin. 12 multiply to 10H, that is 120H. 12 multiply to 15B, that is 180B. 12 multiply to 260, that is 3,120. So, ngayon, we have 120H plus 180B is equal to 3,120. So, ngayon, sa second equation naman tayo, we have negative 10 multiply to 12H plus 20B is equal to 336. So, distribute lang natin. Negative 10 multiply to 12H, so that is negative 120H. Negative 10 multiply to 20B, that is negative 200B. And negative 10 multiply to 336, that is negative 3,360. So, ngayon, pwede na nating i-eliminate yung 120H. So, 120H plus negative 120H is 0. So, i-cancel na lang natin. 180B plus negative 200B is negative 20B. And 3,120 plus negative 3,360 is negative 240. So, since may kasama pang coefficient si B, let's divide both sides by negative 20. So, negative 20 will be cancelled. Ang matitira na lang is yung B. And negative 240 divided by negative 20, that is 12. Kaya, ang value ng B natin ngayon is 12. Now, to find H naman, let B is equal to 12 in either sa equation 1 or equation 2. So, dito, equation 1 na lang yung gamitin natin. So, ang equation 1 natin is 10H plus 15B is equal to 260. So, isubstitute lang natin yung value ng B sa variable B, which is 12. So, we have 10H plus 15 multiplied to 12, which is yung value ng B, is equal to 260. So, now we have 10H plus 15 multiplied to 12 is equal to 260. So, i-multiply lang natin. 15 multiplied to 12, that is 180. So, ngayon, meron na tayong 10H plus 180 is equal to 260. So, i-transpose lang natin yung 180. And since positive siya, kapag transpose natin, magiging negative siya. So, ngayon, we have 10H is equal to 260 minus 180. So, isubtract lang natin. 260 minus 180, the answer is 80. And since meron pang kasamang coefficient si H, i-divide natin both side by 10. So, 10 divided by 10 is 1. So, i-cancel na lang natin yung 10 and ang matitira na lang is H. So, 80 divided by 10 naman, that is 8. So, therefore, ang value ng H natin is 8. So, therefore, the price of hopya is 8 pesos each and 12 pesos each for the brownie. So, gets na ba? Now, let's proceed with word problems with 3 variables. So, let's have example number 1. There are 3 stores inside the campus: John Paul store, Maravik store, and Angeline store. All of them are selling milk tea with the same prices. Yesterday, John Paul sold 12 small size of milk tea, 15 medium, and 18 large, and he got 1,815 pesos in total. On the other hand, Maribeck sold 10 small, 20 medium, and 14 large, and she had a total of 1,756 pesos. Meanwhile, Angeline sold 15 small, 16 medium, and 22 large, and she accumulated a total of 2,137 pesos. The prices of the sizes are not listed. How much is price of each of a small, medium, and large size of a milk tea? So, sabi sa problem, meron daw tatlong tindahan ng milk tea na may pare-parehas na presyo ang mga sizes. Si John Paul daw ay nakabenta ng 12 small, 15 medium, and 18 large at nakabenta ng 1,815 pesos in total. So, sa kabilang banda, si Marivic naman ay nakabenta ng 10 small, 20 medium, and 14 large, and she got 1,756 pesos in total. And lastly, si Angeline naman daw ay may napagbentahang 15 small, 16 medium, and 22 large, and ang total na pinagbentahan niya is 2,137 pesos. So, ngayon, ang tinatanong dito is kung magkano ang price ng bawat size na milk tea. So here is the solution. So in this problem, let S be the small size, M be the medium size, and L be the large size. So sabi sa problem, si John Paul daw ay nakabenta ng 12 small and 15 medium and 18 large at nakabenta ng 1,815 pesos in total. So, pwede natin itong isulat na 12S plus 15M plus 18L is equal to 1,815. And this can be our equation 1. So, ang equation 2 naman natin is 10S plus 20M plus 14L is equal to 1,756. Since si Maribec daw ay nakakuha ng nakapagbenta ng 10 na small, 20 medium, 14 large, and ang kabuang benta niya is 1,756 pesos. And lastly, si Angeline naman daw ay may napagbentahang 15 small, 16 medium, and 22 large. And ang total na pinagbentahan niya is 2,137 pesos. So we can write this as 15S plus 16M plus 22L is equal to 2,137. And this is our equation 3. So now, mamimili lang tayo ng gusto nating unang i-eliminate. So, S na lang. So, to eliminate S, use 10 multiplied to equation 1 plus negative 12 multiplied to equation 2 and 15 multiplied to equation 2 plus negative 10 multiplied to equation 3. So, unahin muna natin yung 10 multiplied to equation 1 plus negative 12 multiplied to equation 2. So, first, let's multiply equation 1 to 10. So, we have 10 multiplied to 12s plus 15m plus 18l is equal to 1,815. So, i-distribute natin. 10 multiplied to 12s, that is 120s. 10 multiplied to 15m, that is 150m. 10 multiplied to 18L, that is 180L, and 10 multiplied to 1,815, that is 18,150. So now we have 120S plus 150M plus 180L is equal to 18,150. So now i-multiply naman natin ang equation 2 sa negative 12. So we have negative 12 multiplied to equation 2, which is 10s plus 20m plus 14l is equal to 1,756. So, i-distribute lang natin. Negative 12 multiplied to 10s, so that is negative 120s. Negative 12 multiplied to 20m, that is negative 240m. Negative 12 multiplied to 14l, that is negative 168l. Negative 12 multiplied to 1,756, that is negative 21,072. So, ngayon, pwede na nating i-add. So, 120s and negative 120s will be eliminated. And 150m plus negative 240m, that is negative 90m. And 180L plus negative 168L, that is positive 12L. And 18,150 plus negative 21,072, that is negative 2,922. So this can be our equation 4. Now for 15 multiplied to equation 2 plus negative 10 multiplied to equation 3 naman, first, let's multiply 15 to equation 2. So we have 15 multiplied to 10s plus 20m plus 14l is equal to 1,756. So, i-distribute lang ulit natin. 15 multiplied to 10s, that is 150s. 15 multiplied to 20m, that is 300m. 15 multiplied to 14l, that is 210l. And 15 multiplied to 1,756, that is 26,340. So, ngayon naman, i-multiply natin ang negative 10 sa equation 3. So, we have negative 10 multiplied to 15s plus 16m plus 22l is equal to 2,137. So, i-distribute natin. Negative 10 multiplied to 15s, that is negative 50s. Negative 10 multiplied to 16m, that is negative 160m. Negative 10 multiplied to 22l, that is negative 220l. Negative 10 multiplied to 2,137, that is negative 21,370. So, ngayon, pwede na nating i-add. So, 150s plus negative 150s is 0. So, i-cancel na lang natin. So, ngayon, 300m plus negative 160m, that is positive 140m. 210l plus negative 220l, that is negative 10l. And 26,340 plus negative 21,370, that is positive 4,970. And this can be our equation 5. So, ngayon na meron na tayong equation 4 and 5, pwede na ulit tayong mag-eliminate ng isang variable ulit. So, dito, ang i-eliminate na lang natin is yung L. So, to eliminate L, use 10 multiplied to equation 4 plus 12 multiplied to equation 5. So, first, i-multiply natin yung equation 4 sa 10. So, we have 10 multiplied to equation 4, which is negative 90m plus 12l is equal to negative 2,922. So, distribute natin. 10 multiplied to negative 90m, that is negative 900m. 10 multiplied to 12l, that is positive 120l. 10 multiplied to negative 2,922, that is negative 29,220. So, ngayon, i-multiply naman natin si 12 sa equation 5. So, we have 12 multiplied to equation 5, which is 140m minus 10l is equal to 4,970. So, distribute lang natin. 12 multiplied to 140m, that is 1,680m. 12 multiplied to negative 10l, that is negative 120l. 12 multiplied to 4,970, that is 59,640. So, ngayon, pwede na nating i-add. So, 120l plus negative 120l is 0. So, i-cancel na lang natin. So, ang matitira na lang is negative 900m plus positive 1,680m, that is 780m, and negative 29,220 plus positive 59,640, that is 30,420. So, since meron pang coefficient si m, i-divide natin both side by 780. So, 780m divided by 780, ika-cancel natin si 780, ang matitira na lang is m. And 30,420 divided by 780, that is 39. So, ang value ng m natin ngayon is 39. So, now, to solve for L naman, let m is equal to 39 in equation 4 or in equation 5. So, dito ang gamitin na lang natin is yung equation 4. So, ang equation 4 natin is negative 90m plus 12l is equal to negative 2,922. So, i-substitute lang natin yung value ng m sa m variable, which is 39. So, we have now negative 90 multiplied to 39 plus 12l is equal to negative 2,922. So, i-multiply natin. Negative 90 multiplied to 39, that is negative 3,510. So, i-copy lang natin. Plus 12l is equal to negative 2,922. So, ngayon, i-transpose natin si negative 3,510 sa kabilang side. And since negative siya, kapag nilipat natin, magiging positive na siya. So, now we have na 12L is equal to negative 2,922 plus 3,510. So, ipag-add lang natin, negative 2,922 plus 3,510, that is 588. So, since meron pang coefficient si L, let's divide both sides by 12. So, 12L divided by 12, so i-cancel na lang natin yung 12, ang matitira na lang is L. And 588 divided by 12, that is 49. So, ang value ng L natin ngayon is 49. And lastly, to solve for S naman, let M is equal to 39 and L is equal to 49 in any equation sa 1, 2, or 3. So, dito ang gamitin na lang natin ay equation 1. So, ang equation 1 natin is 12S plus 15M plus 18L is equal to 1,815. So, is-substitute lang natin yung value ng M and yung value ng L. So, we have now 12S plus 15, ang value ng M is 39, plus 18, ang value ng L is 49, equals 1,815. So, ipag-multiply lang natin. 15 multiplied to 39, that is 585, and 18 multiplied to 49, that is 882. So, ipag-add lang natin. 585 plus 882, that is 1,467. So, i-transpose natin si 1,467 sa kabilang side. And since positive siya, kapag nilipat natin is magiging negative na siya. So, ngayon, we have 12S is equal to 1,815 minus 1,467. So, ipag-minus lang natin. 1,815 minus 1,467, that is 348. And since meron pang kasamang coefficient si S, let's divide both sides by 12. So, 12S divided by 12, so i-cancel na lang natin si 12, ang matitira na lang is yung S. And 348 divided by 12, that is 29. So, ang value ng S natin ngayon is 29. So, therefore, the price of each of small, medium, and large size of milk tea is 29 pesos, 39 pesos, and 49 pesos respectively. So, nagets ba? Okay, let's have here another example. A circle passes through the points 1, 1, 2, 4, and 5, 3. If the equation of the circle is in the form of x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, find the values of a, b, and c. So, ang equation ng circle ay nasa form na x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So, given ang mga points natin is 1, 1, 2, 4, and 5, 3. So, pwede nating i-substitute ang mga coordinates na ito sa equation ng circle para makuha natin yung equations natin. So, first, here is our solution. For point 1, 1, so ang equation natin for circle is x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So, i-substitute lang natin. Ang value ng x natin dito is 1 and ang value din ng y natin dito is 1. So, we have 1 squared plus 1 squared plus a multiply to 1 plus b multiply to 1 plus c is equal to 0. So, i-simplify natin. 1 squared is 1 plus 1 squared is equal to 1. And a multiplied to 1, that is a. B multiplied to 1, that is b. And plus c is equal to 0. So, pag-add lang natin yung 1 plus 1, that is 2. So, meron na tayo ngayong 2 plus a plus b plus c is equal to 0. So, i-transpose lang natin yung 2 sa kabilang side. Since positive si 2, kapag nilipat natin siya sa kabilang side, magiging negative siya. So, we have now a plus b plus c is equal to negative 2. And this is our equation 1. Now, for point 2, 4, so again, ang equation natin for circle is x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So, i-substitute lang natin yung value ng x and y. So, ang value ng x natin dito is 2 and ang value ng y natin dito is 4. So we have now 2 squared plus 4 squared plus a multiplied to 2 plus b multiplied to 4 plus c is equal to 0. 2 squared is 4 and plus 4 squared is 16 plus a multiplied to 2 is 2a plus b multiplied to 4 that is 4b and plus c is equal to 0. So isimplify lang natin 4 plus 16 that is 20. So now we have 20 plus 2a plus 4b plus c is equal to 0. Ngayon, i-transpose ulit natin si 20 sa kabilang side and since positive siya, magiging negative. So now we have 2a plus 4b plus c is equal to negative 20. And that is our equation 2. Now, for point 5.3 naman, so again, our equation for circle is x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So, substitute natin sa value ng x and y. Ang value ng x natin dito is 5 and ang value ng y natin is 3. So, we have 5 squared plus 3 squared plus a multiplied to 5 plus b multiplied to 3 plus c is equal to 0. So, 5 squared is 25 plus 3 squared that is 9 plus a multiplied to 5 that is 5a plus b multiplied to 3 that is 3b. So, plus c is equal to 0. So, ipag-add lang natin yung 25 and 9 that is 34. And meron na tayo ngayong 24 plus 5a plus 3b plus c is equal to 0. Ngayon, i-transpose lang natin si 34 sa kabilang side. So, since positive, magiging negative si 34. So, we have now 5a plus 3b plus c is equal to negative 34. And that is our equation 3. Ngayon na meron na tayong tatlong equation, pwede na tayo nang mag-eliminate ng gusto nating i-eliminate na variable. So, dito ang una muna nating i-eliminate is yung c. So, to eliminate c, use equation 1 plus negative equation 2 and equation 2 plus negative equation 3. So, dito muna tayo sa equation 1 plus negative equation 2. So, i-copy lang natin si equation 1 that is a plus b plus c is equal to negative 2. And i-multiply natin sa negative si equation 2. So, negative multiply to 2a that is negative 2a, negative multiply to 4b that is negative 4b, negative multiply to c that is negative c, and negative multiply to negative 20 that is positive 20. So, ngayon na magkaiba na sila ng sign, yung c, pwede na natin siyang i-eliminate. So, i-eliminate na lang natin siya. Ang matitira na lang is a plus negative 2a that is negative a, and b plus negative 4b that is negative 3b, and negative 2 plus 20 that is positive 18. And this can be our equation 4. Ngayon, punta naman tayo sa equation 2 plus negative equation 3. So, i-copy lang natin yung equation 2 which is 2a plus 4b plus c is equal to negative 20. And i-multiply natin sa negative yung equation 3. So, negative multiply to 5a that is negative 5a. Negative multiply to 3b that is negative 3b. Negative multiply to c that is negative c. And negative multiply to negative 34 that is positive 34. So, ngayon, pwede na nating i-eliminate si c. So, eliminate natin. Ang matitira na lang is 2a plus negative 5a that is negative 3a. And 4b plus negative 3b that is positive b. And negative 20 plus 34 that is positive 14. And this is our equation 5. So, now, to eliminate a naman, use negative 3 equation 4 plus equation 5. So, ang equation 4 natin dito is yung negative a minus 3b is equal to 18 and yung equation 5 natin is negative 3a plus b is equal to 14. So, i-multiply natin si equation 4 sa negative 3 muna. So, negative 3 multiply to equation 4 which is negative a minus 3b is equal to 18. So, i-distribute lang natin. Negative 3 multiply to negative a that is positive 3a. Negative 3 multiply to negative 3b that is positive 9b. And negative 3 multiply to positive 18 that is negative 54. And i-copy lang natin sa equation 5 which is 3a plus b is equal to 14. So, ngayon pwede na nating i-eliminate si a. So, 3a plus negative 3a that is 0. So, i-eliminate na lang natin siya. Ang matitira na lang is 9b plus b, that is 10b, and negative 54 plus 14, that is negative 40. So since merong coefficient si b, i-divide natin both side by 10. So 10b divided by 10, so i-cancel na natin si 10. Ang matitira na lang is yung b, and negative 40 divided by 10 is negative 4. So ang value ng b natin ngayon is negative 4. Now, to solve for a naman, let b is equal to negative 4 in equation 4 or in equation 5. Pero dito, gamitin na lang natin si equation 4. So ang equation 4 natin is negative a minus 3b is equal to 18. So, i-substitute lang natin yung value ng b, which is negative 4. So, we have now negative a minus 3 multiplied to negative 4 is equal to 18. So, ipag-multiply natin, negative 3 multiplied to negative 4, that is positive 12. So, we have now negative a plus 12 is equal to 18. So, i-transpose lang natin si 12. So, since positive siya, kapag nilipat natin, magiging negative. So, we have now negative a is equal to 18 minus 12. So, i-subtract lang natin. 18 minus 12, that is positive 6. So, para maalis yung negative sa kay a, i-multiply lang natin both side by negative 1. So, negative a multiplied to negative 1, that is positive a, and 6 multiplied to negative 1, that is negative 6. So, ang value ng a natin ngayon is negative 6. Now, to solve for c naman, let a is equal to negative 6 and b is equal to negative 4 in equation 1 or 2 or 3. Pero ngayon, dito, ang gamitin na lang natin is yung equation 1. So, ang equation 1 natin is a plus b plus c is equal to negative 2. So, i-substitute lang natin yung mga value. So, ang value ng ang value ng a is negative 6 and ang value ng b is negative 4. So, we have now negative 6 minus 4 plus c is equal to negative 2. So, ipag-add lang natin. So, negative 6. So, isubtract lang natin. Negative 6 minus 4, that is negative 10. So, i-copy lang natin. Plus c is equal to negative 2. So, i-transpose lang natin si negative 10 sa kabila. So, since negative siya, magiging positive. So, we have now c is equal to negative 2 plus 10. So, ipag-add lang natin, negative 2 plus 10 is equal to positive 8. So, ang value ng c natin ngayon is positive 8. So, therefore, the values of a, b, and c are negative 6, negative 4, and positive 8 respectively. So, naintindihan ba? So, that is the end of our discussion. So, I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. So, thank you for watching.